Hello everyone and welcome back to Fusion. Today is a very special day and it's Father's Day. So I would like to wish all the fathers around the world a very happy Father's Day, including my dad and my dad's dad, my grandpa. So to celebrate my dad, I would like to make one of his favourite breakfasts, which is pol or thanga roti. This is Sri Lankan coconut roti and is very simple to make and I can't wait to do it. But before I do, I would like to thank Auntie Lathasa for gifting me with these beautiful spatulas. I can't wait to use them for baking cakes, etc. And with this beautiful book. And I'm going to take inspiration. I'm going to make many recipes using this book. So thank you, Auntie Lathasa, for that. So let's go on and start making our pol roti. And the best part about this is that you don't need any yeast or any leavening agents. So first we're going to start off with 400 grams of flour straight into our bowl. And then I've got some oil and this is going to help bind all of it together. Add that in. And then I've got some salt. It's really important that you season really well, otherwise you're going to end up with a really dry tasting roti. Next I've got some coconut, the main star of the show. So you can get this shredded in any shop. It's really simple. Add this in. This is going to add that distinct nutty coconut flavour. Now, I'm going to use a spoon to start with. I'm going to use a wooden spoon. And I'm going to mix it together just to bind it before I add some water in. So give that a mix. Make sure that the oil gets acquainted with it. And then now, I'm going to add a little bit of water, just a little bit at a time. I'm going to add some. Make sure it's quite hot. So the hotter it is, the better it's going to act. I'm going to add a little bit. And then I'm going to mix it. It's so amazing to watch these ingredients come together. That a mix. Just a bit more. Make sure that you collect all those lumps of flour at the bottom of the bowl. And just keep adding water until it becomes well combined and into a good dough. So, I mixed my ingredients using a spoon and now it's time to get messy and put your hands in. Because if you just keep doing it with a spoon, it's not going to mix well. So what I want to do is once you've got a lump, make sure that you collect all those lumps of flour. Don't leave anything behind. And just make sure that you mix it in. Add more water only if it's really dry, because otherwise it will get watery and hard to roll. So mix that together until it becomes a proper dough. See these crumbs at the bottom? Keep them. They're really important. Look how well this has come together. You can see that there's very few lumps of flour left. All I need to do is mix it together and I'm done. Look at how smooth this is. Now, to make it fully ready to put on the pan, you've got to leave this to settle for about half an hour to an hour. Just look at how beautiful that looks. Now, leave this to settle to perfection. So, look at how beautifully this has been staying for 30 minutes. I love its round, smooth shape. So now what we're going to do is we're going to form it into 4 and then we're going to roll it into our pol roti circles. So make a sausage like this and then use a knife to half it and then half each part so that we've got 4 equal shapes. So, I've been forming each part of my dough into a ball and then I'm going to set it aside to make my roti. Now, I cannot wait to smell these pol rotis. If you go into Sri Lanka, you can find the best pol rotis in shacks. And I remember my dad also saying, you know, the smell of the pol roti smells outstanding. The coconut and the nuttiness, it's absolutely amazing. So I've got my lovely 4 balls here and now I'm going to roll them into my shapes. So So take a bowl, put it flat on the surface. You don't need to flour it, and then just roll it. Make sure it's not too thick, but make sure it's not too thin as well. Roll it. I can see the specks of coconut inside. Okay. Then I'm going to use my cutter. And if you want, you can go original and you can use your hands to shape it. But as you can see, for me, it's easier to use a cutter. So really push down, get it to cut the edges. And we've got a lovely round shape. There we go. And it's the perfect size. And what a cutter means is that you're going to get the same size throughout every single one. So now I'm going to do my second one here. So if you want, you can add things like green chilies and stuff, but I prefer something really simple because I really want the coconut to take the star of the show. There we go, the second one. Now, I've got my pan and it's preheated, ready to fry. So I'm going to take these pans and cook them to perfection. Come on. So, I've got my pan, it's lovely and hot, ready to cook my rotis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one and I'm going to lay it flat on there. Can you hear that sizzle? I love that sound. And let it cook for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over and see whether it's been cooked properly. Wow, look at that gorgeous golden brown colour. It looks absolutely beautiful. Now the same thing's going to happen to the other side. So be patient and let it cook. It's finished cooking. I absolutely adore the smell pervading this kitchen right now. Now we're ready to cook the second one. I cannot wait to indulge in this. Beautiful sizzle. Let that cook for a minute. Watching these cook is just making my tummy tingle. Now, the second roti is ready to be flipped. Beautiful colour there. Now let that cook. I'm so patient, ready to eat these. So, look at this. This is a perfect Sri Lankan breakfast for Father's Day. We've got oodles of coconut because we've got coconut sambal and we've got coconut roti. And I must say it looks splendid. But best of all, I've made some special tea for my dad. This is premium Ceylon tea to fit with the theme of Sri Lanka. And I can really feel its authenticity pervading this kitchen.
So now, let's hear it for Kezia. So now, I'm going to read out my letter which I wrote for my father, which is right over here, because you can see there's a cricket sign because he loves cricket. So, I'll read it out. To my greatest dad, I am wishing you the best of me. You are well preserved in this special day for a special dad. You have protected me from all harm, which we all appreciate from you. Love from Ahmed. And as you can see, there's a heart love which I covered in red. So that is my card I wrote. So Kezia, would you like to read yours?
So yes, I've read mine. So I was wishing him a very happy Father's Day and that I appreciate everything you do for him. So hopefully he'll enjoy this. So yes, happy Father's Day.
So this is a pool roti theme of a Sri Lankan practice. But these aren't just rotis. These include creativity, imagination and much, much more. Okay, so we have some pool rotis which my sister has made and they look splendid and my mouth is mouth-watering to eat. But I'm not going to have it plain. I'm going to have it filled with my favourite topping, Nutella. But my dad's going to have it plain. So, that's it for the pool roti explanation.
So guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share with friends. Happy Father's Day and I'll see you in the next video. The second roti is ready to be flipped.
So we have some rotis which my sister have made, and they look splendid. So my mouth is waterish, so I can.